man, this area right here with all these boulders and waterfalls and different runs, it's a beautiful area.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
A lot of places to explore up here.
I can't believe that there's not more people up here smallmouth fishing this.
I know.
There's no other place like it in the state of Oklahoma, I don't think.
No, I mean, there's a ton of different, like all these pockets and waterfalls, and all these pools hold smallmouth and spotted bass.
Yeah, I grew up in Caddo, Oklahoma, raised by a father who worked at Potter's Sausage, and that's where I started my life out, at Potter's Sausage when I was 19. Worked there for 7 years, moved to Nashville to get in the music business, and did. And I've been in Nashville for 25 years, and a year ago moved back here to the river. I think this is the hidden secret of Oklahoma.
It's definitely the hidden
River.
gem of southern Oklahoma. Not many other rivers that have this, the water clarity and the fishing quality.
Yeah.
And this,
Yeah.
I mean, you look either way, I mean, it's some of the most beautiful scenery you'll get anywhere around Oklahoma.
It sure is. Yeah, I mean, I was early as like 12 or 13 years old. I started fiddling with a guitar and playing a banjo a little bit, just playing, trying some different instruments, a little bit of piano, but a guitar I started falling in love with. And I probably wrote my first song when I was 13, 14 years old. So I don't know, it was just always there. I can't explain it. I mean, I knew early on in life that that's what I wanted to do. It just took me a little while to figure out how to get there. And I started playing clubs, in my early 20s here and saving money and saved it for the purpose of moving there and getting in the music business. And, and then hindsight, got extremely lucky, met the right people. That's a nice fish.
Yeah, always fighting well.
Yeah.
Man, this old fish hit hard. When he hit that bait, I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger fish, but that's a good start to the day.
That's a good start to the day. He broke the ice.
There's a lot of these size fish in here. You can make a day out of catching these kind of fish. Got good color.
Any city, I mean, Nashville being no exception, any city is just full of traffic jams and people busy doing their jobs. I mean, I was one of those for many years, and to be able to step out of that, for me, being a country boy and a country songwriter, being able to step out of that and grab my fishing pole and sit here on the river and fish, catch trout or catch catfish in the summertime, it's just so peaceful here. It's just no cars, no traffic jams. I can come out here and sit and find my peace of mind again.
Oh, that's a nice one.
There's a nice little smallie right there. Over here. Yeah. Well, they fight good in this current.
It's a pretty fish.
There. There you go.
Quick release.
Quick release.
Well, we're getting started now.
There ought to be a fish laying right here. I've traveled through lots of places, seen lots of folks, lots of faces, even settled down a time or two. I've worked the farm, I've been to town, guess you could say I've been around, but I ain't never seen no one like you. And I can tell by your smile you don't believe a word I say. You're thinking I'll just stay a while, then be on my way. But girl, I think it's fair to warn you, I done been to California. I ain't never seen no one like you. I Ain't Never Seen No One Like You was a song I co-wrote with Mark Chestnut back in 1996. We had originally wrote the song for Mark to record, and after we got through with it and got it demoed, we realized how much it sounded like a George Strait song. Hey, I eat the Newsom twins in Denver, stayed with them one cold December, but I ain't never seen no one like you. And I can tell by your smile you don't. Now, 2 or 3 weeks later, George recorded the song, and it was on the Blue Clear Sky album. And that album sold 3 million records, so Mark and I both were thrilled to be on that album. I ain't never seen no one like you. Come on, Greg. East to west, north to south, you're the very best, girl, there ain't no doubt. I'm telling you, you're really something, the way you got my heart a-jumping. I ain't never seen no one like you. And I can tell by your smile you don't believe a word I say. You're thinking I'll just stay a while, then be on my way. But girl, I think it's fair to warn you, I done been to California. I ain't never seen no one like you. Hey now girl, I think it's fair to warn you, I done been to California. I ain't never had a lot of songs recorded by different people. Clay Walker, George Strait, Mark Chestnut recorded 27 of my songs. Merle Haggard and I sung a duet together in 1999 on a record deal I had on Giant Records. And that was another highlight of my career there, to sing with Merle. And Kenny Rogers, Tim McGraw, Randy Travis, and Josh Turner, Easton Corbin. So many of my heroes have recorded my songs, and it's been interesting.
There we go.
Let me have him. I'll put him on my. You just can't beat this. You can't beat this scenery, and you can't beat being out here on the Blue River. There's no place like it. This allows me to write better songs. When I can come out here and enjoy this and get it off my mind and soak up this stuff, then when I do sit down to be creative, this makes a world of difference. Mark Chestnut and I sat down in 1996 and was writing for his greatest hits album, and we wrote a song called It's a Little Too Late, which ended up being the first single off the greatest hits album. It went to #1, and it was stayed there 2 weeks in a row. And over the years, It's a Little Too Late has been played over 1 million times on country radio. So it's been a really big song. I guess today it'd be considered a standard. And it goes like this. Well, early this morning it dawned on me, the kind of man she needed me to be. She made a list and laid it there beside me on the bed. Now what I should have done keeps running through my head. Oh, I should have done this and I should have done that. Should have been there, then she'd have never left. Should have been hanging on every word she ever had to say. But it's a little too late, she's a little too gone. She's a little too right, I'm a little too wrong. Right now would be the time to change, but it's a little too late. I would tell them everybody to come out and experience Blue River one time. If you do, you're going to fall in love with it. It's just a wonderful place to be. If you got any country boy in you or country girl in you at all, you're going to love the Blue River. This is a song that Tim Johnson and I wrote together back in 1996. And Mark Chestnut recorded it, and it was our second #1 on Mark. A song called Thank God for Believers. Last night I came home again, 3 sheets to the wind, and broke the promise I swore I'd never break. And it came as no surprise to see the hurt in her eyes, or the Bible on the table where she prayed. This time I thought for sure that she was good as gone, but she just wiped her tears away and put some coffee on. And I don't know why she even hangs around after all the hell I put her through and the times I've let her down. She has more faith in me than anyone has ever found. And heaven knows how much I need her. Thank God for believers.